Okie dokie. So we should be all good to go. I click here. Alright. So, yes. Pull for music. And actually, I don't need to be turning that off. I need to be leaving it on because we're doing art today. Is in fact something we didn't. Can you go in the box? Can you be any more adorable? I don't think it's possible, you know. I think it is impossible to get any more cute because you are the cute. Huh? Princess behavior. My princess, you're so cute. I don't know how you could ever say I'm the cute one of the two of us. You're adorable. Yeah. I also want to mention, look. This is the Made For You website I've been working on making. It's looking so awesome so far. You see? You see I animated things for it? Isn't it so wonderful and awesome? I could watch these three walk, and there's the rest of this too that I just... Wow, yeah! I could watch these three walk across the screen all day. I might need to mess with the location that they fade out at. The bunny goes there, and the cat... is there, and then the dog goes all the way across. So I might need to make the dog, or the cat, go farther. Or start closer in. Either way, it's real cool, and everyone says yippee! Anyhow, with all that out the way, I've got to do that. Gonna open this up, and well, we're just gonna see what we can get done, you know? Oh wait, I'm getting stuck to this chair already. So, we did make a ton of progress on it last time. But we can head all the way over here. It's just these three little frames on this section. And the head is already done for each of them. So it shouldn't be too hard. Right? We just need to make sure we're on the right layer for each. If it's gonna be this one. Let's see. I think might be like this, and then the hand be facing in that direction. Right, so... Oh god, I hadn't thought about this. Also... Yeah, for this frame too. We need this color. And we're gonna be seeing kind of around Incy Beansy into the cloak a bit. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, we're just gonna do the best we can today, because I don't know what to expect exactly. Yeah, because I'm not the best at all this. Animation is not exactly a talent of mine. So... can I just I can kind of get away with not doing that frame. That I can't get away with not doing this frame. Use this one because it's bigger and it doesn't depend on pressure. That makes it ideal for filling in large sections. Like that, I think. Or maybe we'll instead. You see here, that's all basically the same direction. We want to kind of go all the same direction, right? And then over here we'll go the other direction for cross-hatching. And of course we need to fill this in with this. Okay, this will be alright. Okey-dokey. How's that look? Alright, that's not bad. I like this frame a lot. You know? You always gotta do it justice. Technically speaking, this frame's bigger. So the hand should be bigger too. Although, go like this for a bit. We should be going like this backwards into his, I guess there, whatever. Shoulders up there, when you think about it. So, but his arms are whack. How is it going? Okay, so it is sticking out substantially. Means it's going to that way. Let's try like this. Okay. Because it also needs to be like bigger than that. Maybe it just actually needs to shrink here, you know? Maybe that's my issue. That's too teensy boncy. I think that's probably better. Oops, didn't do that. Okay, so that gives me a bit of more good for this. Alright, so I've got to make it bigger than that. And Incy Beansy is facing that way, kind of. So the fish would also be going. I might be dead. Just gotta go like 3 and 4 short in the game. This is not going well, by the way. It gets you putting power. Okay, might be good enough for the low quality of this animation. The standards I've set myself for it. That bigger. Not technically, I guess. Let's make this inward slightly. Alright, and then yeah, so this one. Oh golly, I'm not good at this at all. I just need one more. Alright, then I guess it makes sense to go like this. that. I think that's our move. And we just hope people don't notice too much. You know? Hope people are kind to me about it. It could be worse, right? And it's for one frame out of this whole sequence. Have a look. It's hard to tell without all the frames there, you know? But, I mean, it could be worse. Right? Oh, like, everything is kind of tired, huh? Animation is hard work. Gonna leave that there. Fill guide for what would put the. Actually, I can leave that there too. Oh. And then I guess kind of like that. Would be good enough. This where we do kind of get to see the other side. Alright. Very glad to get some time to work on it. You know? So many things I do, I wouldn't be able to finish without doing. I'm very grateful for that. It's actually a bit Alright, there we go. Try not to get into the temptation to make a new layer. Just for this. That'll be, like 1% passable. There are some people out there who won't kill me with hammers for this. Hopefully. So... Oh, that reminds me. This bit here, I do need to... Okay. No, it was better before. Golly, I am not doing well today. Fun fact, animation is hard. golly, this is terrible, and my mind. Um, you know what? It honestly might be as good as we're getting. This could be it. I'm gonna mark these as done. Oh, there's another color. Okay, yeah. This one is definitely too low. I was hoping it wasn't the case because I didn't feel like fixing it. But it should definitely be like right up there. Okay. Like, it does seem not bad, you know? It is wrong, of course, but it's not bad. So now we just draw whatever goes between these two wacky things, huh? Ah, that does make sense. a little tricky though. That it is so much bigger there. Okay, let's do it. Hey there, Jin Mall. Good to have you. I'm working on my animation here. As you can tell, it's amateurish at best, I guess you would say. But you know, we're doing what we can with... I'm trying very hard to get something that exists rather than something that's perfect. Which is not easy for me. But you know how it is. Hope you're doing well today, by the way. You are doing your best and it's looking good. Well, I'm glad you think so. Oh, I do want to show you something I am proud of so far, though. I've been working on a website for me and a couple other Made VTubers. We have a little group called Made For You. And I've been making a website because I'm a programmer. I did this background. Sally did these three, Sally did these two, I did this one. Then I animated these three here, these little walk cycles. They're so cute. So that's one that I wanted. That's one that I like showing off because it is so nice. And of course, if you want, I can show you again because I animated that quite fast. Cute. Yeah, I'm glad you think so. Actually, that is an enclosed space. Go like this. That'll be fine. I don't mind having to go over the edges because I was saying I have to. Here's what I kind of wanted. Right? So it's new layer, put it behind, blank frame, but then on the second blank frame, I just color in behind here. Okay. How's life been treating you? I think okay. You know, I've been doing my thing. So, that can only really go a couple ways. That should do nothing except that one thing, because, yeah. Okay, so that should be fine. That line ought not be there. I add some hatching. I can turn this back on. If I just loop this again here, oh darn, I forgot that part. I used the wrong gray, I remember. I'm so annoyed about using the wrong gray. I need to undo until... so I need to put a blank frame there. And now I can merge this down. Now it'll only be on that one. Like, no one can really tell. It's just gonna bother me forever. Is it really on this one frame? No. Wait. Oh, I see. This is one gray, this is another gray, and the rest of them have a third gray. Doesn't make it better. I'm gonna be annoyed about it forever, and everyone's going to find me and beat me with hammers or something. Okay. That will be that. Let's see. Awesome. You know, this would be a lot easier if I 3D animated it. Now that I think about it. I hadn't considered that that was a thing I could do. But now that I remembered, I'm gonna keep doing it this way, but I'm going to be, for impact frames specifically, I'm going to be using 3D rendering to add emphasis. So that'll be cool when I get to it. Okay. Yeah. That'll be, once again, par for the course, which is what I'm doing, you know? Nothing too good. Alright. I sound, what do you mean I sound pretty cute? Well... Golly, I don't know how to respond to that. You caught me off guard. Golly. Well, I guess the polite thing is thank you. I'll make sure to say that. How do I do this? Okay, but it does look better if I space those off properly. No problem. what am I doing there? Oops. I don't think that one really needs to be out. Right. You might be better against those folks. Okay. I do need to put this back, but then I kind of feel like that's too quick, unfortunately. Because, you know, we go, whoops, don't want that happening. Now, was there a thing I missed? Not the onion skin. Am I forgetting something? What? Where did this layer come from? I guess I've been using it this whole time. Now, let me stop the whole thing to make sure nothing broke while I was doing stuff. Love that part. It seems like nothing broke, which is good. Okay. Oh, whoops, I don't want to do that. Wait. Hey, can I put this on the other screen? What? I can, huh? How curious. Well, I guess I wouldn't mind doing that. This is why I need a third screen. I can put whatever I want over there, huh? Oh. Kind of weird. I can change the color to green. Was I missing a line somewhere in there? Don't think so. What if I space this out just a little? Put on the 2s instead of the 1s? Would that look better, worse, or would no one care? I think it's worse. Because here you get... Whoop, and it's all one movement. And it's at least cohesive, mostly. Okay, allow me to... So that's all on there, huh? I think this is meant to be called N1, actually. I want to take this dot and okay, so I'd put these on 2 layers to begin with. It would be easier, but let's put this there, maybe. Going to there. And I know it's a different gray, and I'm upset by it. But you know how it is. No one will do something like that, and no one will notice, right? I'm lying, of course. Everyone will notice. Okay, so on this frame. Okie dokie. Let me move this down significantly. And we can go like here. Okay. Go like this. Okay. So now let's see how we feel about this. let's hold that last pose there a little longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, I think on the 3s there is good. So I'm going to have him put his hand away completely here. Oh wait, hang on. First do this, then do this. I wonder actually, let me check. It would be helpful to know whether or not there's a keyboard shortcut for advancing the frame or changing the frame. I didn't know there was scalar. What does it mean, scalar key? I'll have to learn about that eventually. Does doing this do anything normally? Oh, this does just do the thing I want. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so I can use the arrow keys to move that around. Okay, cool. And on this third here, I'm just going to erase this entirely from this one. And pretend it wasn't there to begin with. No, I'm joking. But it's definitely there to begin with. Alright, so now if we play from here, meow, puts his arms down a little slowly. Then the plan is for him to throw out his cape with both arms, really dramatic, and it'll hover there, and he'll put his arms forward, so he'll billow in the wind. He'll put his arms forward to use both hands to stabilize the magic, and that's the correct thing to do. And then we can get to the cool part. Alright? Or at least I hope so. I might have to, like, study for it. I have never taken an animation class, so I'm not so good at it. I will have to learn how to do these things. My brother, who does take animation classes, remarked once or twice that it's obvious I don't know what I'm doing. Or rather, he said that he could tell some of the things I did was just because I'd seen them done. Which is true. For now though, I'm gonna take my little 3-minute break. And then, once that's over, I'll get to the next part. Okie dokie. I'm back. Gotta stretch a little. Because I'm feeling just a little easy. Stretch out my hands too for anti-carpal tunnel reasons. Golly, with all the things I do, it would be tragic if I got something like carpal tunnel, because gaming would be harder, or impossible. Art would be harder. It would not be fun. But I gotta make sure my hands are good. Cannot allow myself to get carpal tunnel. That would be trouble. Okay. Cool, that did that. Alright. So, from here... how long do you think? Maybe even just 3 until... Yeah, let me see if there is a... layers. Page up, huh? Alright, let me see. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Oh, and it does that too? Okay. I can live with it. Page up and page down for that? I can do that. So, let me see. We wanted to start at the 3rd frame. Right? Maybe even the... sixth frame. Alright? We're going to want to... not erase entirely. So, the way cloaks do these things, first there will be a big pillow here. So they'll go, first it opens up a lot here because you push it a lot, right? Really quickly. Then it extends to the sides and goes upward. We're kind of gonna have to figure out how to do that motion. And I think we'll just go for it and see what happens, right? The worst that happens is everyone hits it and I die. So okay. I guess technically maybe it'd probably be a little less pronounced on that side. Golly, this is going to be terrible, huh? But we're going to do this on ones. To make it faster. And because it's being drawn out, this will start to go like this. Okay. The tricky thing here this line apparently. Oh, that's not a tricky line to do. Hang on, let me... Oops, wrong one. Maybe I just gotta rotate this. Here's a tip. If you're ever having trouble getting a line, rotate it so that your hand can do it different. Oh golly, unless this wants to be the laggiest thing in the world. Blah. I get the feeling that it's gonna be easier from this angle. If it ever loads like that. And then the hotkey to switch it back is just 5, so easy squeeze, lemon peasy. I'm gonna also need to remember to add the hands pushing this out, because they're definitely gonna be visible from the angles I'm drawing. This kind of line is so much nicer to draw than whatever I was trying to do before. So the actual person will be visible on the inside, so I'll get to that in a bit. And then we'll turn on this so I can see where drawing this so I can remember roughly where the person goes. You know? Oh, I guess technically speaking. Might go like this. Since he's still being built outwards. At this point, that's definitely going to start to show in the back too. Then on the next frame, it starts to go upwards. Alright. Maybe a little bit like that. No, not like that, so... Will still want to be going down the loop. Okie dokie. Then that's technically if it's lifting up then. Alright, so oh golly, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess technically it would be an under even here. That ruins the as well. Wait, hang on, that part doesn't get filled in, right? Very easy. That's what I call me. Oh golly, this is not going great. But I suppose we... let me just like skip ahead a little and see what we can do about how it'll end up, you know? And then, once we have that, right? Because this is what I'm going for, you see, kind of. Oh, and yeah, we get that curve there. Oh, heck yeah. Correct wave. Strumpet. A little bit Bible there. You know, we'll use the nice gray that I prefer, that everyone likes. So the stinky gray that everyone hates. And that's fine because we are simply putting it in there. Oopsies. Oopsies but twosies. Alright, so we need to get from here to there. on this next frame here, let's try it would go inwards like this. And then I think about here. Technically, it would even just be pointed like this. When you think about it, what's going across the arm. And now it starts becoming just like this instead of like the real looking fingers on the side. You know? I'm doing my best out here, guys. Promise. Alright, so now this is going to have to go in. And meet that. Let's move to the end. This one's out of place, huh? Yeah. Okay, this is kind of on the right track. This, though, I'd like to give it more like this. And this side needs to be like this. And it can't be that way already. You have to go like so, I think. Oh god, this is just going badly. I'm gonna worry about this other side of the boat later. Alright, that is a later menu problem. Exactly the sort of problem that is for a later menu to solve. If I played this from the probably even going to need to remove some of these frames now. Look at it. what if remove this one? Put it like this. How does that look at speed? Okay, not bad. Right? Whoops, and over. What I'm gonna do is actually erase even more. Okay. Now, how does this look? Golly, it's hard. Honestly, maybe I just get rid of this one. You know? Like, this is basically the 3 parts to it. Other than the... And then we'll add more frames as we go to make it like this. But first, it's important that I get this back. Actually, hang on. Before I do that. Okey-dokey. I also need to design what it looks like under the cloak a little bit. I could go the silk song route and just make it nothing. Whoopsie, that's not good. I could go the silk song route and make it just kind of, void. But I think I will not. Okay. Golly, this is tricky. I think I want the whole thing to take the course over at most a second, right? Which means I would have, 1, and then, what frame rate is this? 12, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then alright, so let's see if this looks any good. Yeah, that looks like plenty of time to drop the fabric and have it billow outwards. Very tricky. Oh boy. Let me... Also, yeah, I do realize he's doing that piccolo pose people joke about. That's very silly. But also very good, because it means it looks nice. My brain's running out of juice. I'm drinking water, but there's only so much I can do when I'm sleepy. I could end early. I think I will. No harm in that. I'm allowed. It's something I'm capable and permitted to do. No one's gonna stop me. We don't want to. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll raid out. See if we have any friendos online. Tech Girl thinks these is a good choice. So would other people, yeah, okay. We'll raid them. Yes indeed. We'll see you guys next time. Monday is Celeste. Bye.